Welcome back to GH Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the issues surrounding one of our beloved soap opera stars and her journey through personal challenges that have shaped her life off-screen. In the ever-evolving landscape of daytime television, few stories capture the essence of human resilience quite like that of Kelly Thiebaud. The talented actress, who recently returned to American soil after a relationship abroad didn't unfold as planned, has maintained a conspicuous silence regarding potential plans to reprise her role in Port Charles. Her absence from social media and professional engagements has sparked considerable speculation among devoted fans who continue to wonder if the beloved actress will once again grace their screens as the memorable Britt Westbourne. The uncertainty surrounding Thiebaud's potential return to General Hospital has become a hot topic within the soap opera community. Despite numerous rumors circulating online, the actress has yet to make any official statements regarding her future with the long-running daytime drama. This professional limbo follows a period of significant personal transition, leaving many to wonder what the next chapter holds for the talented performer whose portrayal of the complex Dr. Britt Westbourne earned her a dedicated following. In April 2024, Thiebaud broke her digital silence with a poignant message to her followers that revealed glimpses of her emotional state. "Hi everyone, I know I've been absent on here. So much is changing in my life. Maybe soon I'll find a way to talk about it all, but I want to thank you for your messages and love for Britt. It makes me both sad and happy to read them. Sending you all love and hugs." This heartfelt communication offered a rare window into the actress's mindset during what appears to be a period of profound personal transformation, suggesting that while she appreciates the continued support from fans, she remains in a process of navigating significant life changes that have kept her away from both social media and potentially, her acting career. The unexpected conclusion of Thiebaud's engagement in 2024 precipitated her return to the United States, marking yet another emotional transition in the actress's personal journey. The relationship, which had previously prompted her departure from General Hospital and relocation overseas, ultimately didn't fulfill the promise of lasting happiness that had inspired such dramatic life changes. This romantic disappointment represents one of several challenging chapters in Thiebaud's life story, contributing to the complex tapestry of experiences that have shaped her both personally and professionally. The decision to leave General Hospital in 2023 wasn't made lightly, as Thiebaud clarified that her departure stemmed from personal circumstances rather than professional dissatisfaction. The actress had fallen deeply in love with someone residing on the other side of the world, a relationship that prompted her to make the bold decision to pack her belongings and relocate to be with her partner. This romantic leap of faith demonstrated Thiebaud's willingness to prioritize personal happiness over career stability, revealing a courageous spirit willing to risk professional certainty for the promise of love. Thiebaud's journey toward sobriety represents another significant chapter in her personal evolution. In 2022, she courageously shared her decision to abstain from alcohol, marking a 2-week milestone with the candid acknowledgement, "It's been 2 weeks since I've had a drink. Not a big deal for most, I'm sure, but for me it is. I'm interested in what life's like without alcohol." This vulnerable disclosure continued with her determination to experience Halloween sober for the first time in I don't even know how long, expressing both curiosity and apprehension about how sober Kelly might navigate social situations without the familiar presence of alcohol. The actress's openness about her sobriety journey reflects a commendable willingness to confront personal challenges publicly, potentially inspiring others facing similar struggles. By acknowledging the significance of 2 weeks without alcohol, a timeframe that might seem modest to some but represented a meaningful milestone for her, Thiebaud demonstrated both self-awareness and authenticity. This public commitment to sobriety stands as testament to her determination to pursue personal growth even when that path involves confronting deeply ingrained habits and social expectations. Throughout these various personal trials, Thiebaud has maintained the radiant smile that has endeared her to fans worldwide. Despite experiencing numerous setbacks and challenges that remain largely unknown to her audience, she has consistently projected warmth and positivity in her public persona. This resilience speaks volumes about her character, suggesting an inner strength that has allowed her to weather life's storms while maintaining her characteristic optimism. The full extent of Thiebaud's personal struggles remains largely private, with only occasional glimpses shared through social media posts and interviews. These tragic moments that many fans remain unaware of have undoubtedly contributed to the depth and nuance she brings to her performances, informing her portrayal of complex characters with authentic emotional resonance. While respecting her privacy, we can appreciate how these unseen challenges have likely shaped her artistic sensibilities and personal philosophy. As Kelly Thiebaud continues navigating this period of transition and self-discovery, her fans remain supportive and hopeful for whatever path she chooses next. Whether that involves a return to General Hospital or the pursuit of entirely new creative and personal horizons, her journey reminds us of the universal human experience of facing setbacks, making difficult choices, and finding the courage to begin again. In the unpredictable world of daytime television and the even more unpredictable landscape of personal relationships, Thiebaud's story continues to evolve, a narrative of resilience, authenticity, and the ongoing pursuit of happiness both on and off screen. Next, we will learn about the issue brewing in Port Charles that has viewers on the edge of their seats as multiple revelations threaten to shatter lives and reshape relationships in ways no one saw coming. The powder keg of secrets in Port Charles appears ready to explode after a chance encounter at Maxie Jones's apartment. When Lulu Spencer arrived at her best friend's doorstep, the last person she expected to find inside was her ex-husband, Dante Falconeri. This unexpected meeting creates the perfect storm for revelations that could forever alter the trajectory of multiple lives in Port Charles. The timing couldn't be more precarious, coming immediately after Lulu's heated confrontation with Brook Lynn, where she had just reluctantly agreed to keep silent about a life-changing secret. The tension between these two women has reached unprecedented levels, with their latest confrontation nearly escalating to physical violence. Brook Lynn's cutting remark about Lulu abandoning her own son to find Charlotte struck at the core of Lulu's insecurities as a mother, referencing her complicated history with her children and her desperate search for her daughter. The accusation carries particular weight given Lulu's complex family history and her determination to be a better parent than her own absent father, the legendary Luke Spencer, had been. Lulu retaliated with equal venom, suggesting that Brook Lynn's biological son was lucky she gave him up, a comment so deeply wounding that Brook Lynn's hand was poised to deliver a stinging slap before she regained her composure. This reference to Brook Lynn's painful decision to place her child for adoption years ago reopened emotional wounds that the Quartermaine heiress has worked diligently to heal. The exchange reveals how intimately these rivals know each other's vulnerabilities and how willing they are to exploit them when cornered. The hostility between these two women extends beyond typical soap opera rivalry, rooted in years of competition, betrayal, and now, secrets that could devastate Dante. Brook Lynn's resistance to revealing the truth about Dante's unknown son stems not only from her complicated feelings for Dante but also from her understanding of how this revelation could upend multiple lives in Port Charles. The child in question, a boy now approaching his 4th birthday, has been raised believing another man is his father, creating a web of deception that grows more difficult to unravel with each passing day. Lulu's insistence that Brook Lynn come clean about Dante's paternity comes from a place of both moral conviction and strategic advantage. While she genuinely believes Dante deserves to know about his son, she's also acutely aware that this revelation would likely destroy any romantic potential between Dante and Brook Lynn. The complexity of Lulu's motivations highlights the moral ambiguity that defines so many characters in Port Charles, where even the most righteous actions often contain seeds of self-interest. Meanwhile, across town, Maxie Jones found herself inadvertently playing the role of truth-teller when Dante paid her an unexpected visit. What began as a conversation about his concerns for Lulu quickly evolved into something far more revealing when Maxie mentioned Lulu's unauthorized entry into Martin Gray's hotel room, a piece of information that raised Dante's eyebrows given Martin's connections to various unsavory elements in Port Charles. This slip of the tongue was just the beginning of Maxie's revelations that day. When Dante expressed his growing concern about the escalating tension between Lulu and Brook Lynn, Maxie reached her breaking point. After 4 years of keeping her best friend's feelings secret, she finally confessed what viewers have long suspected: Lulu remains deeply in love with Dante. This admission wasn't made lightly. Maxie has witnessed Lulu's heartbreak firsthand since awakening from her coma to find her ex-husband had moved on with his life. The emotional toll of watching her friend suffer while holding this truth inside became too much for even the usually composed Maxie to bear. For Dante, this revelation couldn't have come at a more complicated time. Still processing the devastating loss of Sam McCall, whose death in a waterfront shooting 3 months ago left Port Charles reeling, Dante has been in an emotional tailspin. Sam's murder, still unsolved despite Commissioner Jordan Ashford's best efforts, left not only Dante grieving but also created a void in the lives of her children, Danny and Scout, whom Dante had grown to love during his relationship with their mother. The complexity of Dante's emotional state extends beyond his grief for Sam. His brother Michael Corinthos narrowly escaped death after the bombing at Sonny's residence, an attack believed to be connected to the ongoing territory war between Sonny and a mysterious new crime syndicate operating out of the renovated Elm Street district. Michael's recovery has been slow and painful, with Willow maintaining a constant vigil at his hospital bedside while Dante has shouldered the responsibility of investigating who targeted his family. Throughout these compounding crises, Brook Lynn Quartermain has indeed been Dante's most consistent support system. Their friendship, which blossomed into something deeper following Sam's death, has provided Dante with a sense of stability during the most turbulent period of his life. Brook Lynn's unwavering presence, bringing home-cooked meals to his apartment, accompanying him to therapy appointments, and simply sitting in silence when words fail, has created a foundation of trust that makes the secret she's keeping all the more devastating. The revelation that Lulu still harbors deep feelings for him has thrown Dante into emotional turmoil. Since her miraculous awakening from a coma that doctors had once declared permanent, Lulu has been focused primarily on reconnecting with her children and rebuilding her physical strength. Her emotional recovery has been more complicated, particularly as she witnessed Dante moving forward with his life, first with Sam and now potentially with Brook Lynn. The realization that Lulu's feelings for him remain unchanged forces Dante to confront emotions he had carefully compartmentalized. As these dramatic revelations unfold, the citizens of Port Charles continue their daily lives, unaware of the emotional earthquake about to reshape their community. At General Hospital, Dr. Elizabeth Weber prepares for her shift, blissfully unaware that her cousin Brook Lynn stands at the center of a secret that could forever alter the Falconeri family. At the Metro Court, Nina Reeves reviews quarterly projections for Crimson magazine, not realizing that her stepdaughter Charlotte's mother is on the verge of either reclaiming her former life or watching it slip permanently beyond her reach. The coming days in Port Charles promise to be filled with confrontations, confessions, and consequences as these long-buried truths emerge into the light. Will Dante learn about the son he never knew existed? Will Lulu find the courage to openly declare her feelings for her ex-husband? Will Brook Lynn's deception cost her not only a chance at love but also her hard-won redemption in the eyes of Port Charles society? As the sun sets over the harbor and lights begin to twinkle across the Port Charles skyline, these questions hang in the balance. For Dante Falconeri, dedicated detective, grieving boyfriend, supportive brother, and unknowing father, The truth he discovered at Maxie's apartment is just the beginning of revelations that will fundamentally change the course of his life. The coming storm of secrets threatens to wash away the foundations of relationships throughout Port Charles, leaving no one untouched by its power. In the world of Port Charles, where secrets rarely stay buried and redemption often comes at an unimaginable cost, the stage is set for emotional confrontations that will test the resilience of even the strongest hearts. As Dante stands at this crossroads, surrounded by women harboring life-altering secrets and burdened by his own unresolved grief, the choices he makes in the coming days will reverberate through the lives of everyone he loves, including a small boy who shares his DNA but not yet his name. The tangled web of lies, love, and loyalty that defines life in Port Charles grows ever more complex, reminding viewers that in this storied harbor town, the most dangerous threats often come not from external enemies but from the secrets we keep from those we claim to love. As Dante, Lulu, Brook Lynn, and Maxie navigate these treacherous emotional waters, the only certainty is that nothing will ever be the same once all truths are finally revealed.